Good evening, everybody. Cobalt here. So today we are going to play some more Slay the Spire. This is basically a clean file. I've done one test run, so let's just get into it, and I hope we'll have a lot of fun tonight. So far all we have unlocked are the Ironclad and the Silent. Let's go ahead and we'll do a run with the Ironclad. Alright. Remove a card from your deck. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. Lose 8 max HP to obtain a random relic, or lose your starting relic to obtain a boss relic. What are we starting with right now? Just the default deck, so let's look at the map and see what our next 3 combats are. It's always fun if you can arrange it so that you can have a mini boss with 1 HP. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like we can, actually. Yes, we can. I guess if we're lucky with the question marks anyway. So, you know what? Let's take that risk. We'll have some fun. So, we'll say next 3 combats have 1 HP. Alright. Okay. We'll just finish that guy off in 1 hit. Don't even need to really think about that. See what card options we have. Headbutt is fun. Body Slam can be really good if you have the right build for it, but we haven't really committed to anything yet. Feel no pain. You know what? Let's take Headbutt. Okay. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Let's upgrade a card. We don't have anything. What is... it's more damage. Bash is more damage and vulnerable. You know what? Let's upgrade Headbutt. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Oh, darn, it didn't work. That's fine. Let's bash him. Blood Potion, that's gonna be good later in the game. Body Slam again. Twin Strike is alright. I really do like Shrug It Off. It's a nice block, and getting the draw on it is good. Okay, let's go to the shop. We don't have a ton of gold here, so we're probably limited in what we can get. The Paper Frog. Enemies with vulnerable take more damage. No longer become weakened. Unfortunately, we can't get any of that. Prism Shard is a lot of fun, though. Ooh, we could get, the Fruit Juice, but that's pretty much all our money. I do like Flex. It is, it's a lot of fun. And Inflame. You know what? Let's do that. We'll commit to building up some strength. And then we will continue. Alright, fighting the bugs, and we drew 2 attacks, so we're fine. Don't even need to think about it. Oh, thanks for the follow, Guardian. Okay, what do we have? I do like Rage. It's a lot of fun in general. Get some block whenever you attack. So we'll take that. And now mini boss time. Alright. No defense here. We're gonna have to eat the hit. So we'll flex up. And hit him, hit him. You know, previously I was in the habit of knocking out the middle guardian first, but then you get hit twice, but it's once every 2 turns. So now I've gotten in the habit of I take one of the sides out. Makes it easier to block and to manage the incoming attacks. Alright. Let's play Rage, because that's free. We'll flex. And we'll hit that guy for 8 damage. And then we will block with everything else. Actually, just give me 1 sec. I'm just going to adjust the chat window. Let's do that. Just drag you up a bit. There we go. Okay. Let's see. We might as well inflame at this point. Get that permanent strength boost. And I'll shrug it off. And we might as well take this guy out while we're at it. We'll take the hit. Yeah. Let's not move myself there. Sorry. There we go. Okay, oh. And just the days, that's always fun, but you know, we've got enough block that we can, we won't take any damage this turn at least. Actually, I suppose I should shrink myself just so I'm not completely covering the one enemy. 1 sec. There we go. That's a little better. There. Okay. So we will rage again, and we might as well attack this guy. He's got less health to start with. Unfortunately, he has artifact, so we don't get to make him vulnerable. Alright, let's flex. And, oh yeah, we can take this guy out this turn. Oh. And we'll take Rage. Okay, well. Get some block on our attacks because we didn't get anything there, so there we go. Let's exhaust those days. Alright, I guess this is the turn that we get some block, eh? Shrug it off, come on. Oh, and just more days, that's fine. So I guess something I'll ask is how does everyone feel about playing cards when they don't really do anything, but you have them? You know, I guess so-so on it. It's just like, oh, let's play the card anyway. But, you know, if you have ice cream, then it makes no sense to just... Then you just skip. Keep the energy to next turn. Oh, nice. Orichalcum. This is a good one. If you don't block, you get 6 block. Makes things useful. We already have a copy headbutt. I think we'll skip this turn. Okay, and let's go... Yeah, let's take the question mark before the fireplace. Why not? Have some fun. Roll those dice. Okay. Heal 26. And we're not that far down. Get +5 or get a relic and regret. Regret is a bit of a nasty curse. I think I'll take the donut this time. If we were close to a shop, I probably would take the relic, but yeah, we'll take the donut. Get some extra health. And then fireplace. And let's just look at what we have. You know what? I am gonna smith, and I'm just gonna buff flex. Get that +4, -4. Okay. And let's see what we get for treasure. 24 gold and the regal pillow. That's not bad. Get that extra 15 health every time you sleep. Now, do we want to be... I guess we can think about that after this fight. So let's fight the mugger or the looter? That's the looter. Okay, let's rage. Let's boost our strength. And then we'll strike, and we will block. Eat a little bit damage there, but at least then we're hitting harder. Okay. Let's play Shrug It Off. Oh, nice. And we'll flex. Get even stronger. There we go. Oh. I'll admit, for a second there, I forgot that Rage was a skill and not a power. And then I was confused why I wasn't getting block. But that's okay. We'll, dash, and we will headbutt, and that is the round. Infernal Blade. Whirlwind. Whirlwind could be interesting, but I'm not feeling any of these, so I think we'll just skip. Now, do we want to fight a regular enemy, or do we want to fight a mini-boss? I think, let's live on the edge. We'll fight that mini-boss. Get some extra relics out of the DLA. Let's buff ourselves up for this fight. Get some rage, even though it doesn't matter because he's asleep. There we go. Oh, I have a second strike, right. That's what happens when you got a bunch of cards that are 0 cost. Okay. Let's shrug it off, get that extra card. And, yeah, we'll block most of that, and we will headbutt. And we'll take rage. Makes things easier. Okay, let's rage. Yeah, we'll bash him. Add a little bit of weaken so we can hit harder, and go from there. Okay. 10, 12, 15. Yeah, we'll keep that vulnerable up on him, I think. Especially because having the extra energy to defend doesn't do anything this turn. Okay, let's throw down rage. Let's throw down flex. Shrug it off. There we go. And let's grab flex. It doesn't matter now. Oop. And then we'll strike to finish him off. Bottled Flame. Oh, it's a great card, but this early in the game, I'm not sure if there is a point in taking it. Though I suppose we could start every round with Headbutt, but is that worth it? Now let's see what cards we have. Maybe we have a good option here. Honestly, I think I'm just going to skip both here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Unfortunate, but it happens. Sometimes you get the bad luck. Okay. Let's build up some blocks so we don't get hit too hard here. We will hit the louse so that it curls up, and we've got rid of that. what do we have? Well, let's take this guy out with a strike. And, yeah, we'll throw down 1 defend, and then we'll hit him for 12. And now let's take Bash. Why not? Okay, let's Rage. And Flex just to get some buffs down, and we'll play Shrug It Off to see what our options are here. Yeah, let's add extra strength to the pile. Why not? Okay, Rage again. And we'll just go all in on this here. Okay. And he's gonna curse us, but that's fine because that's the end of the round. Let's see what we have for cards. Anger. Oh, I'm gonna take a copy of Anger. This one's fun. Or at least I like it. An attack that duplicates itself every time you play it. Lots of fun. Okay, and we're getting a little low on health, so let's rest. And back at full. Great. Alright, what do we have? We'll inflame, start building up some strength, then we'll just start hitting them. Okay, let's throw in Rage again. And yeah, let's play Shrug It Off. We'll try to avoid that. And yeah, we'll hit him, get some of that vulnerable down. Okay, let's flex. We'll start building some anger. And that's the round, so we don't even need to worry there. Ooh, Ancient Potion, nice. Get that artifact when we need it. What do we have again? Let's see, do we have anything special? It's power. We could use it to double inflame. Yeah, you know what? We'll take dual wield. Why not? Have some fun with that. And then we will smith here. And bumping inflame takes 3. Dual wield gives you 2 copies, I believe. I think I'm gonna upgrade anger just because then it's a bit stronger when it starts copying itself into the deck. So yeah, we'll do anger. Okay, and we're fighting the Hexaghost, I think it is. Let's check. Oh yeah, Hexaghost. Okay. We will just bash, get some vulnerable on, and strike. Right, and we have the Orichalcum, so we do get that that defense if we don't do anything. Okay. Oh. He apparently wants to start with a lot of damage, which is fine. Let's do this. Build up that strength just because we cannot actually, there's no point in playing defend because Orichalcum will give us more block anyway, so we'll just go all out on the attack. And we will take, you know what, let's take dual wield. Actually, no, we've played our power, so we'll take Shrug It Off instead. And then we will attack. Get our 6 block from Orichalcum, and then we'll just get hit. That's okay. So let's flex, get some strength down, throw down a rage. We will attack, attack, and I guess we'll just have to play Shrug It Off. Get the block everything. I don't like how you can get hit like that with full shield and they still curse you, or out of status, I guess. Throw down rage. 10. Yeah, we'll take the extra hit there. Okay. You know what? Let's duplicate headbutt. Why not? Have some fun. Let's take rage. And you know what? Let's take dual wield again. That was fun. Okay. We'll throw down rage. You know what? We'll use dual wield and use it to copy anger. Just so we get some more block out of the rage this turn, and then we'll bash. Get that vulnerable down before we start hitting them. Okay, let's do 14. We are fine. Well, we might as well flex, and we'll play Shrug It Off just to get some more options out of whatever. Oh, and it was a burn. Fun. Okay. Well, we'll throw down block just so we don't take damage there. Guess we get to attack a lot this turn. There we go. And Orichalcum builds up that defense for us. Okay. Well, just for fun, let's gain 4 strength. We will dual wield headbutt again. But we should be fine either way. Oh yeah, we're fine. And there we go. First boss down. Achievement unlocked. The Ghost. Oh, block potion. What potions do I have? Do I want to replace any of these with the block? I don't think I do. Well, we'll leave what we have for now. And what options do we have? We have Reaper, which is fun. Hit everybody and get health back. Fiendfire. Could be interesting. I've never really played that one before. Or Offering. Take 6 damage and lose 2. What's the upgrade on Offering? Oh, it's just the draw. Okay. I think I'm going to take Reaper. Reaper's fun. What's the upgrade on Reaper? Oh, it's just the damage amount. Okay. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, the Astrolabe. Transform 3 cards and then upgrade them. Honestly, I don't like Transform a lot. It's too random for me. The Runic Cube. Whenever you lose HP, draw 1 card. That's kind of interesting. Or the Velvet Choker. Gain energy at the start of your turn, and you cannot play more than 6 cards a turn. I guess... I do have Anger in this deck, though, so as fights go on, I could start building up to where I could be playing 6 cards a turn. I think we're between Runic Cube and the Velvet Choker here. I'm kind of leaning towards Runic Cube. You know what? Let's go with the Runic Cube, I think. Okay, so we're fighting the Knight for the boss. Let's just see what we have. There's a shop there, a bunch of question marks. That one could be fun. We get a fire, and then we get a whole handful of shops. Yeah, maybe we'll go that way. Plus, it'll be a bit of a wild card with all the question marks on the road. Alright. Let's rage. Toss down, shrug it off. Okay. But let's add rage to the top of the pile. And then there we go. Okay, he's gonna curse us, so let's throw down Inflame. And you know what, we might as well play a Reaper. Even though we're at full health anyway, so it doesn't really help. We'll throw down one defend. Alright, he's hexed me. That's fine. There we go. Oh. Right. Now let's flex. Sure, we'll get hexed, but it's fine. But yeah, we'll take flex again. There we go. We should be able to finish him off next turn. Even if we're taking a bit of a hit here. Start with okay. There we go. Defeated the cultist. I don't think he is technically the cultist. The cultist is the bird guy. Iron Wave is kind of fun. Bit of attack and a bit of block. What's the upgrade on it? Oh, to 7 and 7. No, I think I'll skip that. Okay. And that was the way we wanted to go. Yeah. So now we start our question marks. Navigating the unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of some dark ritual. As you approach, they turn to you in eerie unison. The tallest among them bears fanged teeth and extends a long, pale hand towards you. Join us, brother, and feel the warmth of the Spire. Except, we become a vampire. I don't like the idea of losing that much max HP. Yeah, Bite is an upgrade on Strike, but I think I will reject the offer of vampirism today. If we had the blood vial, you do get an extra option in that you don't lose the max HP, and then it's more worth it, I think. So we'll refuse. You step back and raise your weapon in defiance. The tall figure sighs. Very well. The entire group of hooded figures morph into a thick black fog that flows away from you. You are alone once more. Alright. And we will just keep going on the question mark row. In front of you sits an altar to a forgotten god. Atop the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms outstretched. She calls to you, demanding sacrifice. Gain 5 max HP and lose 21. That hurts a little bit. But I don't want to get decay, so I guess we're gonna take that. It's actually not that bad. We still have a lot of health. And we can always heal with the fire. A group of bandits wearing red masks. Hello, pay up to pass. A reasonable fee of all your gold will do. Haha, I think not. We're gonna fight. Okay. Let's flex. And do I want to throw down Inflame this turn? I think I am going to. And let's just do 24 damage to this guy. And actually, you know what? We haven't used any potions this run, so let's use a potion or two. Let's do... He's gonna hit us with a negative effect, so let's drink the artifact, the ancient potion, get an artifact up. And actually, you know what? Let's do a skill potion as well. Exhaust 1 card, burn. And it costs 0, so let's play Flame Barrier. Flame Barrier is a lot of fun. You hit me, you get hit back. There we go. Alright, and because I had the artifact, my strength down doesn't apply. Though I had intended the artifact to block this dex down. But that's okay. Oh. Okay, well, we can play Rage even though we don't get to attack. And yeah, I guess we'll just play all 3 of these blocks just because, you know, the 9 we get from that is more than the 6 we get from the Orichalcum. Okay. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of defense down. Oh, and it's the exact same amount as I would have got from the Orichalcum. Whoops. That's fine. Anger. And can I take him out this turn? We'll build up a little bit more defense. Just and headbutt. And let's take rage. We will have to eat these hits, but that's fine. We do have that blood potion we've been holding on to, so we may have to drink that. Okay. Let's flex. Let's rage. Let's just think about this for a sec. Yeah, let's do that. Or oh yeah, that works better. We'll headbutt, and I guess we'll take flex again. And then anger. Okay, let's flex. And that should be enough to finish him off. Okay, we get some gold and we get the red mask. 1 week to all enemies when we start any combat. That's fun. You know what? I am going to take another copy of Shrug It Off. Let's do that. Okay, and then another question mark. Oh, it is the bird enemies who are actually called the birds. That's funny. Okay, well, there's really nothing we can do this turn. I'll throw down block in case, but that's fine. If only I had the bronze scales. It's always fun to see the birds just take themselves out because the amount of tax they're playing. But, okay, we will do this. Shrug it off. And we'll play another copy. Flex. And we'll take a copy of Rage. Okay. Reaper might be interesting here, so we'll play Rage to start anyway. Yeah, let's play Reaper. Get a bunch of health back. Alright. There we go. Okay, good. We did hit him enough to take out his flight. Should be able to finish him off next turn. Alright, yeah, I have the runic cube and my hand is full. suppose that happens when you get hit 6 times, and every time you get hit, you draw another card. We will flex. And let's strike to take this one out. And let's just think about this. Actually, easiest thing is just attack multiple times to take out his flying. There we go. And that's the turn. Okay. Let's throw down rage. Put in flame. Yeah, we'll play shrug it off, see if we get another attack option. We do. Great. So let's play inflame to boost our strength. And okay. We'll finish this one off. What do we have? Okay, and we have enough attacks that we can take away his ability to fly. Let's clip the bird's wings. That is turn. Okay, let's flex, let's rage, let's finish the job. And what do we have here? Bloodletting. Lose 3 HP, gain 3 energy. That's interesting. Armaments. I actually really like armaments. Especially if you can upgrade it. It is, it's fun to just slowly upgrade everything in the deck for block. But here we are going to have to go to the campfire. And while I would like to upgrade armaments, we are pretty low health, so I think we'll rest instead. And another question mark. Oh, a long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming cathedral. I know this event. Oh. Naturally, you join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. Murder, 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 caw, 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 murder, 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 caw, caw, caw. You eye a donation box. We can get 99 gold, or we can get the Ritual Dagger and lose 6 HP. Ritual Dagger is a lot of fun. Let's just take a look at the map. We do have 2 shops ahead, so that 99 gold might be helpful. I do normally prefer the Ritual Dagger before this point. I like it on the first floor, but, it is nice. I think I am going to take the gold, though. Gives us some more options at the upcoming shops, especially because we do have to walk through 2 of them. So yeah, we'll take the gold this time. They didn't even notice. Apparently I've invested my skill points into pickpocket. So let's go to the shop. Okay, what do we have? Ooh, metallicize and hypothesis. So there are a lot of good options here. The incense burner is nice. I kind of want to take metallicize. And hypothesis is a lot of fun with upgrading every card in your deck. So, but the incense burner is really good with getting that intangible every 6 turns. You know what? I think I might have to take that. Dreamcatcher is okay, but we probably don't need that. I'm really feeling the incense burner. Yeah, I'll take that. And you know what? I'm going to take metallicize too, just because if we throw it down, we get 9 block if we don't do anything. So, and what's the upgrade? Is it 4 or 5? Oh, it's 4. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's take metallicize, mainly because I don't have enough to buy hypothesis. And then we can just all be sad at the next shop. Okay. Proceed. Let's see what treasures we get. Oh, the Juzu bracelet. Nice. You don't get regular combat in question mark rooms anymore. That's pretty good. Granted, well, we do have one question mark that we can go to, which we probably will. Let's go to the shop. And ooh, the winged boots are fun, but again, we don't have enough money for them. Darkstone pendant, abacus. Impervious is kind of cool, but again, we don't have enough money to buy anything, unfortunately. And just for fun, let's go fight a mini-boss. Oh, it's these guys. Okay. Well, okay. Let's just think about this. Yeah, we'll commit to that. We'll try to take this guy out early. Especially because there's no point in playing defend, because 5 block is less than the 6 block we'll get from the Orichalcum, so why waste the energy for a smaller effect, hey? Okay, actually, we'll play Anger too. And do we want Bash back? Probably not. We'll just take the free copy of Anger. Okay. I could hit everybody with Reaper. That would be fun. But I guess let's play. Do we want to play Rage? Let's see. We play Rage. We'll get 3, Anger 6, and then whatever else we yeah, we'll do that. Let's play Rage. And let's get some health back. Alright. Let's knock this guy out of the fight. Get an extra copy of Anger in the deck. And you know what? Let's throw down Shrugging Off just to take a little bit less damage. Okay, well we'll spend the energy to get that Metallicize. So now we have 9 block every turn if we don't play anything. And okay, we'll just start attacking this guy. Take that 9 block. Oh, armament's nice. Okay. Well, we might as well flex. And this. We have 3. You know what? We'll commit to this. We will bash him to get some vulnerable down. Headbutt him, and we'll take flex back. And there we go. And now we have 1 enemy, and our Metallicize means that we should be able to block most attacks without having to spend any energy. Which is nice. Okay, we will flex. Anger. And strike. And unfortunately, the wounds do not exhaust themselves. If we had the blue candle, I suppose we could burn them up, but we don't have that right now, so we'll just have to deal with all the wounds we're taking. Okay. Well, we'll play Anger. We will strike, and this time we actually will play Shrug It Off, just in hopes that we get another strike, which we did. Delightful. Should be able to finish him off next turn, unless all we draw is block. Okay. Well, just for fun, let's throw down Rage. And we'll get even stronger. Add some strength, and finish him off. Oh, the Tori, nice. That is good. That will make things a lot easier going forward. especially with that and our metallicize and our orichalcum. Is it worth it to pick up another copy of Flex? Ghostly armor is kind of fun, but ethereal is not great. Yeah, I'm feeling that second copy of Flex. Let's do that. Should be fun. Okay, and you know what? Let's go to the fire and we will upgrade something. Smith. Let's upgrade metallicize or armaments. Armaments does turn it into an upgrade your entire hand, so that is somewhat worth it. But metallicize, that +4 will get us to 10 block every turn without doing anything. So that kind of makes it better not to be playing armaments. You know what? I think I am going to upgrade metallicize. Let's do that. And then let's go and roll the dice. I guess with the Juzu bracelet, we don't have to worry about random fights. Okay, the Cursed Tome. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book, open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you're familiar with. This one, if I remember, we get an artifact, we get the Nemochromicon, and we get a curse that is just as unplayable. So we do have to take some HP damage. Odd, the book seems to be about an ancient named Niao. This piques your interest, but you have a general feeling of malaise. Okay, we'll continue. The Ancient of Resurrection Niao was exiled to the bottom of the Spire. You feel compelled to read more, but your body begins to ache. Oh. Seeking vengeance, Niao blesses outsiders, using them for her own purposes. You are starting to feel very weak and tired. Those resurrected by Niao remember only fragments of their past selves, cursed to fight for an eternity. As you near the final pages, your old wounds begin to reopen. Okay, we will obtain the book and lose 10 HP. And then we get this. Oh, that's a different artifact than I thought we were going to get. Cool, we start with a random power and it costs 0 for that turn. That's going to be useful. Upon finishing the tome, you decide to take it with you. With proof in hand, will you retain your memories? I hope so. I don't want to forget everything. Oh, nice. Yes. That is going to be fun. So let's play Juggernaut. Oh, I should have played dual wield with Juggernaut. Whoops. It happens. We could duplicate and flame. You know what? I think I am going to do that. Okay. And we'll buff some strength. And then we will start attacking. Oh, and then I don't have enough energy. It would really help if I was keeping track of the amount of energy I had, I suppose, eh? Alright, well, we will skip and we'll take that 6 block, which is enough to block the, actually don't know what that enemy's name is. Give me a second and I will check. The bird guy is the cultist, and this one is, oh, it's the chosen. Okay. Yeah, let's play Rage, and actually that was a mistake. Well, that's fine. We'll bash. And then we'll just do Shrug It Off just to get some more block down. And now we're hexed. Okay. You know what? Let's play armaments. Just get that upgrade. We are going to want to play Metallicize either way. You know what? We'll play Metallicize and Reaper instead. That's the better option here. Oh, get 20 health back. Nice. And that 10 block, along with doing some damage because of Juggernaut. Oh, it double flexes. Well. Okay, you know what? I will play Shrug It Off. Good. And we'll finish off the cultist. Don't want to let him build up too much strength. Oh, extra card, but it was dazed. That's fine. A lot of dazed, actually. But that's okay. We'll hit him. We will hit him, and there's no point in playing defend because our Orichalcum and Metallicize combo gives us more block. Okay. We're gonna take 10. Yeah, let's do this. And dual wield, and we will take 2 copies of Headbutt, please. And we will take... And we'll take a copy of Anger back. And there we go, and you know what, let's take the other copy of Headbutt. Thank you for giving me both the cards I put on the top of my deck. And just for fun, we'll flex before we hit them. And you know what? So you mean nothing to me. And we'll rage. And then we'll finish him off with a Headbutt. Okay, Perfected Strike. That's fun. For all your cards containing strike. How many strikes do we start with? Is it 5? Okay, so that would give it an X. It would start with 16, but I don't think that's worth it at this point, so we'll just skip. And here we will come and we will heal for the second boss fight. So let's rest. And we're back at full health for the fight. I mean, the champ doesn't do a lot of status or curse cards, but there's no point in not playing it. It costs 0. Okay, let's do this. We will bash, and we will just hit him once. Let's just think about this. You know what? Let's play. Yeah, let's do this. We'll play Armaments and we'll upgrade Shrug It Off. And we might as well play Shrug It Off now. Because and we did draw Anger. Great. And then let's get buff. Let's hit the gym. Do some flexing. And we will hit him with Anger. And we will headbutt, and I'm thinking either to grab a copy of Shrug It Off, or to grab Dual Wield and hope that we're going to pick up Metallicize or something. Or I guess Flex would be fun. You know what, we'll take Dual Wield. Live on the edge. Suppose it would help if I ended the turn, eh? Ouch. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, well, let's do Dual Wield. And we will take Metallicize, as that is going to make things so much easier. And we will throw down those 2 copies of Metallicize. And unfortunately, we are out of energy, so we will have to end the turn. Okay, well, since we have the chance, we may as well get that strength boost. And I guess it's not... I don't think... Yeah, we can't cut through his block. You call that a weapon? Okay. Let's just take a look at this. We probably don't want to play Rage this turn because we will be getting a lot less blocks, so... Oh. Dex Potion, okay. For some reason I thought that was a skill potion, but I'm just remembering the one we played earlier. So we will flex, and we will bash, and we'll hit him there. And there's no point in playing Rage, as Metallicize and Orichalcum are taking care of our block. Okay. Yeah, let's, we will just attack. Okay, and that is turn. Alright, we have that, that artifact. In this case, I'm actually just gonna dual wield and grab an extra copy of Strike. Which, I suppose doesn't really do anything, but considering dual wield costs 1 energy. Yeah, sometimes we make mistakes, right? Okay, there's no point in using Reaper because we'll get one health from that, so let's just headbutt, and we will strike, and we'll get angry at him. Just fall! Oh, is the timing gonna work out that we're gonna be intangible when he tries to execute us? Because that'll be fun. But since he's not going to attack, we may as well play Armaments and upgrade Bash. And then we'll hit him with the Bash and get angry at him again. There we go. Let's turn that set 27 attack into a 1 attack. And unfortunately, we might as well attack. We're not just gonna let him stand there and taunt us. And okay. We will flex. Again, at this point, there's no point in playing Rage because we get less block than if we don't play it. Okay, well, again, let's flex. Angry. Strike. And there's no point in playing defense. That just loses us block. Okay. Yeah. Oh. I'll admit, sometimes I do get confused between anger and rage. I was about to play dual wield, be like, let's get a second copy of anger, but all we'd be doing is duplicating strike again. But I suppose since he's not attacking this turn, let's play Armaments, and we will upgrade Dual Wield. There we go. Okay, he is gonna hit us pretty hard, but we will survive. And we might as well do that. It comes down to we can always drink the blood potion. Okay, well, you know what, it's not terrible, unless we get 6. You know what, actually, let's play Reaper, we'll get that 6. And headbutt. You know what? Let's take that copy of Flex. Okay, oh. Double copies of Flex, eh? But that's fine. Let's get that +8, -8. There we go. And there's no point in blocking because that just costs us. Okay. 30 times 2. We're gonna need to drink that blood potion. And we'll have to take our chances. Okay, I think we're alright. There we go. There. Achievement unlocked. The champion. Now we'll grab another speed potion. Which actually, speed potion is, it's the dexterity goes up and then it goes down. Juggernaut is fun. I kind of do want to take Juggernaut. Demon form is nice in that you're just constantly building strength. I think I'm gonna take Juggernaut though, because we always get block with Orichalcum, and then when we're throwing down Metallicize as well. Yeah, let's take Juggernaut. And what do we have for relics? The Runic Dome. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer see enemy intents. I don't like that. Snake OI. At the start of your turn, draw 2 additional cards, and you start each combat confused. If we had something like the Clockwork Gear, I think it's called, where we start with an artifact, that might be worth it. But I know some people can play with Snake-O build, but I've never been comfortable with that. And then Tiny House. Tiny House I like. Upon pickup, you gain 1 potion, you gain 50 gold, we get more health, and we get to upgrade a card, and we get 1 new card. So let's take that option. Oh, Inflame, that's not bad. And we'll take the Swift Potion, and nothing I really want to take here, so we'll just keep going. And we are on the 3rd floor, or the Beyond. Okay, we are fighting... Is that the Awakened, I think? It's the enemy? I think that's the Awakened. It's a 2-part boss fight, and the boss gets stronger every time you use powers. What way do we want to go? I'd like to hit that, that shop. Maybe this way and then go up the question marks? That might be what we do. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh, nice. Free demon form. Well, we will definitely play that. And we will throw down Metallicize as well. Oh, and again, I had the option to play dual wield and I just completely missed it. Oops. Well, we will flex and hit that guy. Maybe I should look through all the cards in my hand before I start playing, huh? Let's just think what we have here. We get 10. I kind of want to play this. Get 10. Let's see. I wish I could see what the upgrade is. And I was about to hit Y, but that would end my turn. You know what? We'll play Juggernaut, and we will play Inflame, and we'll eat the hit. Unless... Swift Potion is draw more cards. That's fine. At least now we're doing 10 damage every turn. Where we're not playing defend. Okay. 16. Now we might as well flex before we do anything. Deal 23 damage. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll deal 23 damage. And I might as well take that copy of Flex back. Yeah, we'll hit him. And we'll do enough to take that guy out. And hopefully we can take out the other two before he regenerates. Okay. Flex. And we don't have anything. But we could hit them with Reaper. Yeah, that wouldn't hurt. Does a little damage. We don't get a ton of health, but that's better than nothing. 18 health isn't bad. What do we have here? Deal 23 damage, deal 19 damage. You know what, let's do this. Actually, should have done it the other way around. Maybe not. This one's vulnerable at least. And right. Let's flex. And let's just take a look. 23, 25. Okay, we'll take 23. There we go. And what do we have? I don't think we need a third copy of Flex. Intimidate's kind of fun, but I kind of want to take Flame Barrier. It's a lot of block, but I guess we haven't really been playing any block lately. We've been mostly relying on the Orichalcum and Metallicize. So maybe we don't want to take that. I think we'll skip. A highly ornamented tomb can be seen on the other side of a floating path. Upon reaching the tomb, you notice a slot for gold coins with a scratched out inscription above it. Don the red mask and gain 222 gold. Or leave. I don't remember what the red mask does. Don't I already have the red mask? Oh, yes, I do. So I guess that must be, it must be you get something else if you don't have the mask. So we'll take that free 222 gold. You don the mask and the tomb starts to flake away. A secret passage! The passage is lined with countless stolen goods and mounds of gold. Okay, and I think we will... We don't have enough for... I think I'll take the second question mark and we'll hit the second shop instead of hitting both of them. While walking and traversing through the chaos of the Spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel real. Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do? Fight a boss from Act 1 and obtain a rare relic, upgrade all cards so you can no longer heal, or gain 999 gold cursed with normality 2. Only we had the, there's a artifact that you don't take any curses. But let's see. I know we have one shop ahead, so can we possibly get rid of both curses? We haven't taken any curses this run. So there's one shop. No, I think I'll take the boss fight. I am war. Nice. Start with demon form. Okay, so we don't have anything that we can do to copy powers, but that's fine. Let's throw down demon form. Let's throw down inflame. And we can flex. And hey, let's use Reaper. Let's just start off with Reaper, get some health back. Get back up to full health. Oh no, he's charging up. Okay. That's fine. What does he have? We have to do 19 damage. I think we can... Yeah, we should be okay here. There we go. Hit him hard enough to make him shift modes. And now he's going to grow some spikes, which is always a little bit annoying. Let's just think about this for a sec. And we'll throw down that flat. And... yeah, we'll take a chance here. Headbutt. And I suppose we'll grab another copy of Flex. And that did not work the way I wanted, so I guess we'll just throw down that defend as well. Considering we aren't triggering Orichalcum. But we'll take that 1 damage to get an extra card. And we might as well throw down Juggernaut as well. It's free. Considering we're going to take, 2 damage. And we'll flex. And... let's just think about this. Actually, we'll do this. We will play Rage, so we get the 3 block when we hit him. Which... huh. That did not work out the way I expected. Wants to do 20? Well, that's okay. Let's throw down that Metallicize. Oh, honestly wasn't even expecting Juggernaut to knock him back into defensive mode. Okay. Let's just think about this for a sec. Yeah, that should work. Oh, well, we might as well take that little bit of damage to finish the fight. Unceasing Top. Whenever you have no cards in your hand during your turn, draw a card. That doesn't happen to us very often, but there's no downside, I suppose. And do we want to change our Flex Potion for something else? Maybe Speed? I think we'll just keep it. And what options do we have? Yeah, Pummel Strike is fun. We already have, 2 copies of Flex and a copy of Anger. So yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 blocks. Sure. I don't know if we have any cards that exhaust, but it's free. And... oh, nice. And we might as well dual wield War and Flame. It's there. I'm not... you know what? I'll take the chance. We didn't draw Anger. Unfortunate. I kind of want to throw down... yeah, we'll throw down Juggernaut. Do a little bit of damage every time we defend. Let's just think about this. You know what? Yeah, we'll throw down that. And unfortunately, we didn't draw Anger again. It's fine. Okay, well, let's throw down that copy of Metallicize. And... we will attack. We can only get just a little bit more, shield or block, would make things so much easier, but that's okay. We will flex, and... You know what? We might as well play Reaper and get a little bit of health. Let's just, yeah. Okay, and then we'll just hit him with some anger. Oh, we already have some blocks, so I guess we may as well play Shrug It Off. And there we go. Okay, let's play Flex. And we can finish him this turn, so let's do that. Gold. Oh, nice, another blood potion. Well, we are going to have to trade something for that. I think we'll get rid of the... Actually, we don't have a ton of energy, so let's get rid of the Swift Potion. We'll take a Blood Potion instead. And Clash can only be played if any card in your hand is an attack. Shockwave is fun, but at this point... no, and then Sword Boomerang, no. I guess we're not taking anything. And let's see what we get from the shop. You have 500 gold, and I think we decided that this was the last shop in the game. So, let's just take a quick peek. Yes, unless one of the question marks is going to turn into a shop, this is the last one in the game, so let's spend some money. Happy Flower, the Anchor. You might as well spend some... Actually, no, before we do that... Ooh, there is the Cultist Potion, though. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's grab the Happy Flower. Let's grab the Anchor. Which one's this? Add 5 cards. Yeah, we don't want that. So, let's go to the card removal service, and let's just get rid of a Strike. Actually, no. Let's get rid of a Defend. Because a lot of the time, we are gaining block by not blocking, or if we've got Rage down, we gain block by attacking. So yeah, let's get rid of a Defend for now. And then we might as well do the following. Just a sec. What's the other potion? Explosive, deal 10 damage to all enemies. That's not great. Well, it's okay, but I wouldn't spend money on it. Cultist is going to be a lot of fun. And the Heart of Iron. Let's just think about this. Do I have enough for both of them? 200? I do not. I think I'm going to take the Cultist Potion. And we'll get rid of the Speed Potion. Discard, and we will take the Cultist Potion. Gain a Ritual, so we gain attack every turn. And for fun, let's go fight the mini-boss. Oh, it's the... Oh, Combust. Okay, so it's a power that's not great. But I think what I am going to do when we fight the giant head is I'm going to play dual wield. And I'm going to duplicate Juggernaut. And I will play 1 copy of Juggernaut now. And we'll hope that we can pick that up without waiting too long. Okay. 13. 6. Let's upgrade our attack, and I think we'll just go for attack, which again I apparently can't count energy properly, so we'll just end our turn. You know what? In this case, let's play Rage. We haven't played it for a while, but we'll get more block out of it this way, I think. Headbutt, and let's grab that other copy of Juggernaut. And hey, we actually get to play a Defend for once. Oh, right, and we have Unceasing Top, which then we drew the card we got back. Ah, mistakes were made. Okay, what do we have? And even though he's not attacking, we may as well take the chance on Shrug It Off drawing us in anger. Oh, and then it drew Metallicize. That would have been great to draw next turn. Oh well. Okay. Let's just take a look at this. Well, we're gonna flex either way. And you know what? Let's yeah, let's hit him with Reaper. Why not? Got a little bit of health back. And we are angry. And yeah, let's play Shrug It Off. Oh, was that like a final countdown attack? Okay. Okay, in this case we are gonna need a block because he is gonna hurt us if we don't. So let's do Shrug It Off. Let's play Shrug It Off. Let's flex. We'll attack him, and then we'll just get that extra little bit of block now. Dual wield, not terrible. Is it worth it to play? I'm gonna get hit. Does increasing our dex right now help? You know what? I am gonna play Juggernaut. Just because that helps. And might as well do 10 damage every time we gain some block, right? Okay, well, let's throw down Metallicize at least. And we'll strike. We'll just barely survive this. Well, I guess we'll have a bit of health left. We may have to drink that blood potion, but that's fine. And then we will... But, and I guess we might as well take Pummel Strike. At least we're doing 20 damage at the end of every turn. Okay. Yeah, we are going to drink that blood potion. And, you know what, things are getting dangerous, so we'll increase our dexterity as well, and we want to drink the ritual potion. You know what, we'll drink the ritual potion as well. And I do think that we are going to have to do this. Shrug It Off. Armament. We'll upgrade Shrug It Off again. We will almost strike him. And then I guess we're just angry that we might lose here. Oh well. Okay, what do we have? Well, let's see, we'll get 10. Oh, I don't think we're gonna survive this. But, we'll try. We're gonna get 10. Can we beat 10? Well, let's flex. Flex. We rage. No, I think we're gone. But that's okay, it happens. Oh. No. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's not gonna hurt. Oh, yes. Wow, I did not see that coming. That worked out okay. Hey, and more max HP, that's not gonna be bad. Like I said before, I don't think we need another copy of Flex. Yeah, I don't really like trigger. I think we'll skip everything here. And we do have the Regal Pillows, so at least we will heal up a lot here, so let's rest. Up to 79, that's not bad. Okay. Oh, hey, free copy of Metallicize. Before we do that, I wonder if we should take a chance and see if we can get a extra... No, I don't think we'll do that. And we'll throw down that free Metallicize. And... Let's think about this. This guy's gonna be annoying. Alright, we start with that, so maybe we do want to throw down Shrug It Off, actually. Reaper's not bad. Do we want to... You know what, let's get the health, why not? Get that extra 8 HP. I keep forgetting that I have the anchor. Okay. Oh, extra energy from the happy plant. Okay, well... Oh, it's like, no, all you have is Metallicize. Okay. There we go, and... Well, there's no point in doing anything else, really. I guess we can flex just for the fun of it. Yeah, might as well get the strength boost. And... sec. Now we'll take this guy down. The Spiker is going to get annoying, though. Oh, but you know what? We'll play Juggernaut. And we'll start striking down this guy, because with Juggernaut, we're healing every turn, so we can always hurt him without having to hurt ourselves on the spikes. Okay, what do we have here? 11. Let's see, that does 9. I think if there is a play that we can make here, that is... No, we'll attack the Spheric Guardian. Try to knock down some of its block, so it's not... doesn't build up to, like, a couple hundred. So that would be annoying. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, you know what? Let's play... Dual Wield. Yeah, we'll play Dual Wield to copy that Anger. Oh, right, and it's upgraded, so we get... Oh, no, it wasn't. Never mind. Just got excited there for a second. And... You know what? Let's take the copy of Flex back. Flex is fun. There we go. We can finish him off. Good. Okay. And I guess while we're at it, let's do that. It's gonna do 11. We'll have some fun with this. We'll take the hit. Alright, and then we got Headbutt, so might as well finish him off. Body Slam. No, it's not worth it. Carnage. I can't say that's worth it either. And we usually do have some defense, or I guess some skills or powers in our hands, so yeah, we won't take Clash. And we'll go this way. And what do we have? Oh, Mummified Hand. This one's fun. Granted, it's more fun if you're playing certain other characters as opposed to the Ironclad, where you are like constantly playing powers. But then again, I do have the book that lets me start every combat with powers, so there's no point in leaving that behind. And you know what? We'll go to the fire. And I think we're gonna heal. I'm just feeling cautious, so let's just bump up. Or actually, what do we have that we could upgrade? You know, let's upgrade Juggernaut, actually. Apparently, I'm just gonna change my mind on a fly there. That's okay. Let's get that 7 damage per block. That will be useful. And what do we have? Sensory stone. Navigating through the beyond, you discover a glowing tesseract, spinning and shifting gently in the air. Interact. You touch it. A sharp pain flows through you, followed by vivid flashes of a distant memory. Whose memories are these? Recall, add 1 colorless to your deck. Or we could lose some HP to get more colorless. There are some really good colorless cards, but I think I'll just take the one option here. You know what? I will take Dramatic Entrance, because that's fun. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Sincerity. 2 primitive creatures fight over a carcass on the side of the road. You observe, devoid of emotion. Watch, remember, live. This is the Watcher's mission. Recently, one of your peers has stopped reporting on their assignment. A Spire of unknown origin. As the fight ends, you continue onward, unfazed by the bloody scene that took place. And we'll leave. Oh, this one's fun. Reward fight for a rare relic. Sure, we'll do that. Okay, what power do we get? Inflame, that's fine. Oh, this'll be fun. Okay. We will play Inflame to make something else 0. Metallicize to make something else 0. We'll Flex. And hey, Dramatic Entrance. Hit them both. And Reaper. Hit them both. And Headbutt. Let's hit this one. Oh, right. Well, we'll Flex, because we still have energy to go. Now we'll Strike. And we'll play that. And there we go. Yeah, that worked out alright. The top was more useful than I expected there. Okay. We have 4 Metallicized of 10. You know what? We'll play Dual Wield to copy the strike there. Unfortunately, not enough to take him out. It's fine. We will play Inflame to get some other card down to 0, which will probably be... Yeah, we'll get the Strength. Oh, turn that Strike to 0, sure. And we have this left. Is it worth it? Yeah, we might as well. And we'll upgrade the Defend, just so we get a little bit more out of that. I keep getting confused for a second as to why my block isn't doing any damage, and that's because I don't have Juggernaut down yet. Oh, well, speak of the devil. Let's do that. And hey, free strike. Nice. And we are angry. And let's just think about this. Yeah, there's no point in playing any of the defends, so we will do that. Do 14 damage to him. Should be able to finish off this turn. Let's Flex, and we will strike him. Oh, get some more cards, but it doesn't matter because we have an attack. Did do a little bit of damage there. Okay, what is Karen's Ashes? Whenever you exhaust a card, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Yeah, I don't think I have a lot that exhaust. That's okay. There's no downside to it. We'll take that block potion. And, I don't think we're going to take anything this go around, so we'll just keep going. We are a little low on health and kind of close to the boss, so I think we'll take the question mark instead. Falling. As you head upwards, hopping from one floating shape to another, you slip. You begin to fall. Okay, we'll lose Strike. On free fall, you consider your options. Land safely with your greatest techniques. Channel power to survive the fall. Strike the wall, hang on to it. Okay, so yeah, we're going to lose Strike. Because Shrug It Off is, better, and Metallicized, plus, well, we're not getting rid of that, so lose Strike. You were able to latch onto the wall and manage to make a short hop to another stable platform. Okay. Yes. Oh, Combust, okay. And we're fighting the Maw, okay. You know what, we're gonna dual wield here. We're gonna duplicate Inflame. Guess we might as well. Inflame. Oh, right. Inflame. And I don't think there's a point in playing Combust, as I think you actually just lose the health and it doesn't get countered by block, so we are not going to play that. But we will make a Dramatic Entrance. Oh, right. Okay, and we will get angry, and I think that's the turn. Okay, what do we have here? Done a ton. You know what? We'll go this way. Rage, Flex. You know what? We'll upgrade. Shrug It Off. We'll strike. And we'll strike again. And unfortunately, we don't have enough energy to keep going. Okay. Might as well flex. You know what, we'll bash him, get some of that vulnerable down, and we will headbutt. And part of that, I think we'll just take flex. Get that back for next turn. Okay. Let's throw down Metallicize. Oh, nice. Reaper costs 0 now. Delightful. So we'll take that hit. Oh, yes, and take some more damage from the ashes. And then we'll just strike, and I don't think there's no point in playing the defend. We'll just end that turn. Okay, well, we may as well throw down Juggernaut. And what did it make? Oh, it made Shrug It Off 0. That doesn't really help. Ah, and I keep missing dual wield. Ay. But that's okay. It happens. Do we want to duplicate that? No, I think we'll take our chance with whatever we draw. Oh, that's not bad. And we'll flex again, and we'll hit it. And... okay, so I'm gonna do 33. We do have that block potion. Gain 12 versus... worth it to use right now? Probably not, actually. Oh, gosh. And we'll take the hit. So it's only 23 actual damage. But hey, give me those cards from hitting me. Oh. An intangible on a turn that the Maw is buffing itself. Fun. Okay, let's flex. And deal 18 damage. There we go. Finish him off. Oh, nice. Entropic Brew. We'll save that for later. And Clothesline is there. It's upgraded, but do we want it at this point? You know what? Let's have fun. We'll take it. And... okay, we'll rest. And hopefully the Entropic Brew will help us out in the boss fight. So yeah, the Awakened one. Or the Unawakened one? Yeah, no, it's the Awakened one. Okay. So, let's have some fun with... yeah, sure, let's play I Feel No... or... let's just think about this for a sec. Yeah, let's play I Feel No Pain. Which then turns dual wield into, 0 cost, which is nice. Do I want to... I think I'm gonna duplicate Juggernaut. Yeah, that's what we want. And let's play that Dramatic Entrance, hit everybody. Let's just think about this. What are the odds? Are the odds better if we... now we'll try this Juggernaut. Yes, there we go. That worked out well. Sure, the Awakened one is getting stronger, but, and we'll heal with, Healing 17. Actually, you know what? We're gonna drink this block potion right now. Oh, right, because we have Juggernaut down. Good. Oh, lots of fun. What do we have for potions? Liquid Memory. That's decent. Variant Bottle is great. Have that second life, even if it's only 30%. And Explosive Potion, which we may as well throw right now. Yeah, let's play the Reaper. There we go. Okay, and then we will Headbutt. And that doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, right, we have to talk. We don't have any energy to keep going, unfortunately. But yeah, I do want to take out the cultists as quick as possible, because they do start building strength really quickly. Oh, and the Awakened one has a heal ability. Fun. Okay. Let's just think about this. Flex. I'm gonna take the chance to... I can take them out at least. Okay, what do we have? Well, we might as well flex. Let's just think about this for a second. Gain 6. Get rid of that cultist, and we'll shrug it off. Oh, and we drew Metallicize. That's fine. But I suppose what we can do right now is play that Liquid Memories. Oh no! No! I thought my discard pile was still there, but no, we must have shuffled it back into the deck. That was a mistake. But that is okay. Nothing we can do about that right now. Is there... No, let's just attack. And... is it worth it to do that? Yeah, let's get our strength up. Even though it does make him stronger as well. Just strike. I guess it probably would have been a better idea to place in defense. They don't have metallicize down, but it's fine. Oh, is it worth it? Yes. Let's do a wheeled metallicize. Yeah, but we can bash him, so that's useful. But we are gonna take a bit of a hit here. Okay, that's bad. So let's flex. Yep, and then we'll headbutt him. And... you know, we'll take the flex back. Why not? And that is our turn. Oh, extra energy? Yay. Thank you, Happy Flower. Well, let's flex. Get our strength up. We bash. We will strike. And we will strike. Strike there as well. And there we go. Fortunately, the awakened one is going to awaken and heal himself back up. Well, let's do this. Dual wield. We'll duplicate that anger. And we might as well flex. Strike. Strike. Anger. And anger. And the top does give us another card, but we don't have the energy to play it. But hey, at least we get to do 14 damage, and we get a little bit of a block there. Okay, that Fairy in a Bottle has saved us. But... I'm not sure that we're going to survive here. Now we'll try this. 36, okay. Well, we'll survive that at least. Headbutt. We can just survive enough to, no, I don't think we can. Let's just think about this. Yeah, we'll just go all in. No, it doesn't. Oh. No, I think this is game. Yeah, no, we're out of here. Darn it. Death. I'll try again tomorrow. Okay, what did we get, though? We climbed 54, so... played 13 enemies. Elite skilled, city elite skilled, beyond elite skilled, bosses slain. Money, 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 eh? And we were well fed. I wonder if that's tied into having the pair. And we did unlock some stuff, so let's see what we got. Heavy Blade, deal 14 damage, strength, affect this card 3 times. That is a fun card. Spot Weakness. The enemy attempts to attack, gains 3 strength, also fun, and Limit Break. This is one that I really do like. Once you have it upgraded, double your strength. Just the regular exhaust, but once you've got it upgraded, you can just keep doubling your strength, which is fun. Okay, well, we will continue. And it does look like I have been streaming for just about 2 hours, so I think I'm going to call it a night, everybody. Thanks for coming, and I hope you all had a good time, and hopefully I'll see you next time.